Let's go ahead and get started in a cross-legged sitting position. Place the hands beside you. Use that leverage to square the shoulders back and down. Strong lift out of the core. Dancing with gravity. Lengthen spine, lift the heart. Keep as much of that as possible as the hands come out in front in third eye mudra. Tip of the first finger, a little bit lower than the tip of the thumb. Eyes closed also, focused at the third eye. With eyes closed, they draw towards each other. It might feel as if if you're looking slightly cross-eyed. And then up, just above the bridge of the nose, in between the eyebrows, and in an inch. Converting to metric, 2.5 centimeters. Use the mild leverage of the back of the hands on the knees to allow the body below the waist to settle towards the earth. Above the waist, continuing with the strong lift out of the core. Gently, slightly tilt the pelvis forward. Align the torso over the hips. Chin parallel to the earth, crown of the head aligned over the base of the spine. Maintain this position and allow the body to relax. We'll say good morning to the breath, deep abdominal navel center breathing, tummy center breathing. On an inhale, tummy expands. And on exhale, tummy contracts. Belly button towards the spine. Inhale, tummy out. Exhale, tummy in. Breathing in. I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out. I know. As the in-breath grows deep, the out-breath grows slow. Breathing in makes me calm. Breathing out makes me ease. With the in-breath, I smile. With the out-breath, I release. Breathing in, there is only the present moment. Breathing out, it is a wonderful moment. Enjoying additional moments, slowing down the pace of the breath. Taking inhales and exhales to maximum capacity. Continue to follow the rhythm of the breath as much as you can during class, in all waking moments outside of class, to calm the mind and relax the body. Soften face, jaws, throat, tongue. Relax. Acknowledge at least one item in your life to be grateful for. Rub the palms together. Place them in stillness in front of the heart center, thumbs to the sternum, elbows out to the side. Let the power of the palms press together, further lengthen the spine. Notice when the spine lengthens, the heart center opens. This is a safe place to open the heart. We'll tune in by chanting the Adi mantra 3 times. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. I recognize my own inner sunshine, the golden chain that links us with all yoga practitioners, past, present, and future, in all the universes, allows that power, strength, grace, calmness, confidence, kindness, openness, vulnerability, and love into our practice. Inhale, tummy out. Exhale, tummy in. Inhale to chant. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Continue to feel the vibration and the effect of the mantra inside you, around you. Silently vibrate the mantra to yourself a minimum of 1 time. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Set intention. Usually the first thought is the best thought. Allow intention to sink to the core of your being, anchor it in, and simultaneously project it out into the universes through the third eye. And lower hands and arms down. Welcome to yoga class on a late April morning. So we'll be calling the practice Langhana yoga. Langhana in yoga speak means calming, relaxing effect, reducing, eliminating, to help, as we've been doing, calm the mind and relax the body. So some of the poses and sequences will be the same. Hopefully I'll have some time to add some more today. And even though it's going to be a relaxing class, there will be some Brahmana involved, which is the opposite of Langhana, which is to energize, to uplift. Also, we're focusing on the Langhana practice. The more stress-free we are, the healthier, the stronger the immune system is, and we can face life challenges with fortitude and calmly and peacefully. So let's come down onto backs, legs close together, hands and arms over the head on the earth. Hold on to one thumb with the other fist and extend out in both directions from the core. Move the feet around, ankles, shins, calves, knees, thighs, hips, buttocks, all at the same time. Lower back, middle back, shoulder blades in between the shoulder blades. Chin mildly tucked towards the heart. giving the body a good wiggle into the earth. And wiggle back to stillness. Very slightly lift one leg off the earth. Stretch forward. Lower it back down. Lift the other leg off the earth. Stretch forward. Lower it back down. And repeat. Alternately lifting, stretching, and lowering each leg. Imagine the legs walking away from the body, away from each other as much as possible. Eyes closed, focused at the third eye, or simply closed. Continue on your own. As I mentioned in the email, you might not have seen it. If I need to do some ZAC control during class and I have to stop in the middle of the sequence, keep going with the sequence. And also, if we're holding a pose, just hold the pose. So continue on your own, lifting one leg, stretching it away from the body, lowering it back down. And walk legs back to stillness. Reattach your legs to the body. Make sure they're your legs. Also, if there's a problem with the sound, I know the sound is a little bit low. All you need to do is turn the speaker up on your computer and it should be loud enough. But if there's a problem like there was last Thursday, call or text me. I can't hear you at the moment on the computer. So I put that number on the email that I sent out. Inhale, buttocks up, point the toes away from the head. Exhale, buttocks down, flex the toes towards the head. Inhale as the buttocks floats up, silently vibrate so. And exhale as the buttocks floats down, silently vibrate hum. Keep the mantra vibrating in rhythm with the breath as much as you can. Inside and outside of class. Now, what I said about calling me or texting me if the sound isn't right, in case the clip makes it to YouTube and you're watching it at 3 in the morning, probably don't want to call. You know that was just a joke. And next time Muddix makes it to planet Earth, let it remain there. One by one, lift the knees off the earth, the feet off the earth, the legs so the knees are over the hips, and kick the buttocks with the heels. Bringing circulation to the legs. And inhale, legs to stillness. Retain breath. Apply Mula Bandh, engaging the muscles of the groin area. And exhale, relax the Mula Bandh. So extend the legs out, a little bit different today. We usually come right into the rocking and rolling. But let's place the arms to the sides, palms down. Point the toes of the right foot away from the head as you lift the left arm over the head on the earth. Palm faces the stars. Pause, hold the position. And then as the toes of the right foot flex towards the head, let the left arm come to the side. Pause, hold the position. Now we'll get the other side. Point the toes of the left foot away from the head as the right arm lifts over the head on the earth. Palm faces the stars. Pause. And exhale as the toes of the left foot flex towards the head. Right arm comes to the earth. Now we'll inhale, point all 11 toes away from the head. Lift both arms over the head on the earth. Pause. And exhale. arms to the sides as the toes flex towards the head. Now we'll add the breath, 4-stroke breath. Inhale, point the toes of the right foot away from the head as the left arm goes over the head on the earth, palm faces the stars. Retain the breath, no mulaband. Feel a cross stretch. And exhale. As that arm comes to the side, toes of the right foot flex towards the head. Suspend the breath out, pause. Get the other side, inhale, point the toes of the left foot away from the head as the right arm comes over the head on the earth. Retain the breath, palm faces the stars. Maintain the position. Exhale. As that arm returns to the side, simultaneously flex the toes of the left foot towards the head. Pause, hold the breath out. Now inhale, point all toes on both feet away from the head, both arms over the head on the earth. Retain the breath, maintain the position. And exhale. Arms to the sides. As the toes flex towards the head, pause, hold the breath out. Pay attention to this next round. You'll do the next one on your own. So inhale, point the toes, the right foot away from the head as the left arm goes over the head on the earth. Retain the breath, maintain the position. And exhale as that arm returns to the side. The toes of the right foot point towards the head. Inhale, point the toes of the left foot away from the head. Lift the right arm over the head on the earth. Retain the breath, maintain the position. And exhale as that arm returns to the side. Flex the toes of the left foot towards the head. Pause, hold the breath out. Inhale. Point all toes away from the head. Lift the arms over the head on the earth. Retain the breath, maintain the position, feel the beautiful stretch, and exhale. Point the toes towards the head as the arms return to the side. Pause, hold the breath out, and continue at your own pace. So first we get one arm and the other foot, and then we get the other arm and the opposite foot. And then we balance things out by getting both feet and both arms. 4-stroke breathing. So there's an inhale, inhale retention, exhale, and exhale hold out, or exhale pause, exhale suspension. Allow the breath to govern the movement. So if the inhale is pick a number, 11 seconds long. The whole movement is 11 seconds long. The only time in stillness is during the inhale retention or the exhale hold out. And mindfully lengthen the breath. All 4 segments that we're using here. Slow down everything, so maybe it takes you several days just to do one sequence. Remembering the only time in stillness is during the inhale retention or the exhale hold out. By going slow, more muscles get worked more deeply. And it has a meditative quality. When we're working one hand and the other foot, and we're in the inhale position, retention, feel the cross stretch through the body, helping to coordinate the left and right sides of the body, left and right sides of the brain for better focus. And wherever you're at, let's all inhale, both arms up over the head on the earth, point all toes away from the head, pause, retain the breath. This time apply Mula Bandh, engaging the muscles of the groin area. And exhale, relax the Mula Bandh. One by one, bring the knees towards the heart center. Roll to one side. And let's come up to a standing position. Now, I'm not getting a text or a call from anybody, so I'm just assuming that the audio's okay. It looks okay by the controls. So we'll continue with some of that left and right brain focus to help calm the mind. Also, the yoga, what yoga attempts to do is to be relaxed yet with alertness. So this practice is helping with that as well. As the other border collies in the neighborhood start to stop by outside, they like to join class. So let's bring the stand on knees and keep the hips over the knees. Zach's going out and see his friends. Problem is, though, Zach thinks he's a human. And I think I'm a dog. So arms to the sides, and then lift the arms up to the sides and up. Stay here, keep on breathing. So sometimes in this position, we look up, but we're going to keep the head pointing forward. And fingertips holding on to the stars. You can pick out your favorite stars to hold on to. Yet the shoulders moving towards the center of the earth to help relax the shoulders. Very important for a Langhana class is to keep the shoulders relaxed as much as possible. So this sequence will help with that. And leading with an exhale, buttocks to the heels or towards the heels, and arms, hands on the back, on the lower back, palms facing up, third eye to the earth in child's pose. If the third eye doesn't comfortably make it to the earth here, use a cushion to place your third eye on, or hand over hand, and rest the third eye on the back of the top hand. Also with the hands on the back, it's a good position to relax the shoulders onto the thighs, or the sides of the thighs. We're inhaling through the tummy today for the Langhana effect, calming effect. So on an inhale, feel the tummy push into the thighs. And on exhale, tummy moves away from the thighs. However, the yoga practice has to conform to you. You don't conform to the yoga practice. If you're very tired today, about to fall asleep in child's pose, then you can always inhale into the heart center, into the chest, into the lungs. The exhale, though, is always belly towards the spine. So inhaling into the chest and lungs has an uplifting, energizing effect. And leading with an inhale, rise up onto knees, arms to the sides, and up. Stay here, keep on breathing. I'm still learning these sequences myself, so I may have to refer to my trusty notes here. And then let the arms come to the sides, and then take the back of the right hand on the lower back with the palm facing out, and then lift the left hand into the air. And so I'll explain it a bit before we go down here. We're going to put that left hand behind the back as we come down into child's pose, what we were doing before. And we're going to be turning the head in the opposite direction. So again, getting the cross-lateral movement again. So leading with an exhale as we come down into child's pose, and that other hand on the back, turn the head to look to the right. So the left side of the head is on the earth. You may need to move the head around to find the most comfortable spot. Relax the neck, let go, let go, let go. Enjoy the blessing of being you. And leading with an inhale, bring the head back to center. Float up onto the knees, arms to the sides, up, and exhale, arms to the sides. And now let's take the opposite hand. So I think that would be the right hand. The right hand on the lower back. I might have given that wrong because we got to turn that way. So, the left hand behind the back with the palm facing out and the right hand into the air. Apologies if I got it mixed up on the first one. Just do the opposite side here. And leading with an exhale, hand to the back, and then turn the head to the other side. So for me, it's to the left side here, looking to the south. Again, taking advantage of in child's pose, sometimes even in child's pose, the shoulders can be a little bit tense, but with the hands on the back here, the shoulders can rest and let go because they're resting on the thighs. Inhale, vibrate so. Exhale, vibrate up. Adding some volume to the breath to help maintain focus on it. That can be done with the Ujjayi breath, slightly engaging the muscles of the throat to create the sound, or anywhere in the nasal air passageway where you can create the sound. And on an inhale, let's rise up. Arms to the sky. And exhale, angel wings, the radiant body and aura. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Gently engage the interlace down to help relax the shoulders. So neck, shoulders, if we are anxious, they tend to tighten up more than any other area in the body. So if we can relax the neck and shoulders, hopefully the rest of the body will follow suit. And go ahead and release the interlace. And it's not in the sequence, but what would a class be without some rocking and rolling? So let's come down onto backs. Hands on the back of the thighs. On an inhale, rock up. Allow the soles of the feet to kiss the earth. Extend the arms forward. Exhale, grab back onto the legs. See if you can get a little bit more oomph into your rock. Eventually coming up to a stand, maybe a squat first. If you need to use your hands, that's okay, no judgment. With a tada, into Tadasana. Yes. So this one continues with the left-right brain. Although the feet, the legs will be doing in unison here. The heels lift off the earth, but the arms will be moving a little bit differently. We've done this one before. We've been doing it for the off and on the last couple of weeks. So feet here can be any comfortable distance apart. And let's come up off the heels, so onto the tippity toes. And then let's bring the arms out to the sides. And now we're just going to bring that right arm up. Hold the position. And then when we start to come down, at the same time we lower the heels and the arms to the sides. And then we'll get the other side, lift the heels, arms, both arms halfway, and then just that left arm comes up. Hold the position. Extend out. We're in a semi-balancing pose here, so remembering to extend out in all directions from the core. And then as we start to lower down, that arm gets in the same plane as the other one, heels to the earth. We can also add a little dancing move into it, like this. And now we're going to inhale the heels up. As usual, this time though, we're going to do both arms, sort of like we were doing on the floor, do one side, then the other. And then both. And then all the way down. And do the dancing move. We'll add the breath. Inhale. Heels up, both arms halfway. Then just keep the right one going. Retain the breath, no mula bandh. Exhale. Back down. Pause, hold the breath out. Inhale, heels up. Now just the left arm continues. Pause, retain the breath. Exhale. Back down. Pause, hold the breath out. Inhale, all 11 heels off the earth, all arms over the head on the earth. Pause, retain the breath. And exhale, coordinate simultaneously, arms to the sides, heels to the earth. And continue. We'll do one more together. Inhale. Keep the right. Retain the breath. Exhale down. Pay attention to this sequence. You'll be doing the next one on your own. So I can go get a cup of coffee. Hold the breath out. Inhale, heels up. Left arm. Pause. Exhale. Down. Suspend the breath out in stillness. Inhale, both arms, all heels, up onto the tippity toes. Retain the breath. And exhale. All the way back down. Remember to hold the breath out and continue on your own as slow as you can with all 4 segments. We'll see slow wins the race. We'll see who can go the slowest. Remembering to get one side and then the other and then both. 4 segmented breaths. So inhale, inhale, retention. Exhale, exhale, suspension. All at your maximum comfortable capacity. Times 11. Times infinity. Wherever the cycle is at, let's all inhale up. Both heels, all 11 arms. Retain the breath. This time apply Mula Bandha as best you can. And exhale. Back to earth. Interlace the fingers behind the back again. Move the hands slightly away from the back and engage them towards the earth. And we'll come into a standing forward bend with some variations. So I just wanted to do it as we've been doing it every now and then usually we come down with the arms out in front. We're going to do with the palms on the buttocks or the back of the legs. If you ever want to take it easy during a yoga class, you can do it that way. Or if you have low back sensitivity chronically, you can do it that way all the time. Or intermittently, if you have that problem, just when you need to. So let's place the palms onto the buttocks. And let's exhale down just halfway. So slide the hands down a little bit so the torso is parallel to the earth. That's why it's good to have the video here. I thought my torso was parallel to the earth here, but it's not. Here it is. And then inhale, come up just to a 45-degree angle with the torso. And then let's exhale all the way down. Slide the hands down the back of the legs, the palms. You can hold on to the ankles. Tuck the chin towards the heart. Point the crown of the head towards the earth. Stay here. Keep on breathing. Don't have a choice. Standing forward bend. Excellent pose for relaxation and also especially for the neck. The neck can completely relax here. The neck wants to stay in this position for the rest of the month. Neck has a difficult job keeping the head on our shoulders, so now it just gets to stretch in the opposite direction. Let go of the shoulders here as well. Another thing with low back sensitivity and just with standing forward bend in general, the more the knees are bent when you come up and down, the easier things are in your lower back. So bend the knees deeply, and on an inhale, start to slide the palms up the back of the legs and then to the buttocks. And then arms to the sides. Now we'll do that with the arms out. If you want to stay with the palms onto the buttocks and the back of the legs, you can do that. If not, inhale, arms to the sides and up. Exhale, just down halfway again. So with the arms extended out if you can. So torso parallel to the earth, not all the way down, just halfway. And then come up halfway here. So the torso is about 45 degree. Looks like I have perfect positioning here. And then on an exhale, let's go all the way down into our traditional standing forward bend. Still tucking the chin to the heart, pointing the crown of the head towards the earth, thighs towards each other and back. Taking a giant step, or 2, or 3, or 11, outside the mind. And on an inhale, bend the knees deeply, extend the arms forward, up, and exhale, arms to the sides, shake it out. And let's come to, in Trikonasana, triangle pose that we'll be doing here, will be loosening up the neck. So extend the left foot out, point the left toes away, so you don't have to get too much um, too much distance between the feet here. And where in regular Trikonasana we tilt the pelvis, we're going to keep the pelvis fairly straight here. So let's place the arms out to a T. So make sure they're on the same plane. You can do it by looking back and forth or by looking at your screen. Another advantage of having the screen. And also, if you get more comfortable, you can get more space between the feet. So here the front heel matches up with the back arch. And you can bend that front knee a little bit. And then let that front hand come down onto the front leg. The palm can be on the front of the leg. The palm can be behind the leg. The back of the hand can be on the inside of the leg. The top hand over the top shoulder. Now let's all try something. Take that top hand, swing it back, down, forward, and up again. Usually there's a better opening through the heart center and shoulders here. Look down on the earth. And then on an inhale, if it's okay for your neck, look to the side towards the horizon. Exhale, hold the position. Inhale, look to the sky. Exhale, hold. Inhale, look back to the horizon. Exhale, hold. Inhale, look to the earth. Exhale, hold. Now on this inhale, look all the way to the sky if you can. Breathe deep. It helps in a balancing pose, so this can turn it into a balancing pose, looking at the sky. And then take that top hand, swing it back, down, forward, and leave it forward, not up. And then see if you can look at that top hand with the eyes, again to help to loosen up the neck. And then look back to earth. For a little bit of fun, bend that front knee, take that front hand, swing it forward, down, back, and up again, and around again. Hands onto the hips. And we'll get the other side, so point those right toes out. Front heel matches up with the back arch. Both legs straight except that front leg. The right leg has a little bit of bend into it, but that back leg is very straight and supportive. So especially the way we're doing it now, Trikonasana, it's not about getting your hand to the earth, because if I do that, I'm all out of alignment. I lose most of the benefit of the pose. What you want to make sure you're doing is your torso is in line with your leg, with your front leg. Arms out to a T. Let that front hand come down on the front leg. The palm can be right on the front of the leg. The palm can be on the back of the leg. The back of the hand could be on the inside of the leg. Again, take that top hand, swing it back, down, forward, and up again. Take a look at your screen. See if your top hand is over your top shoulder over your bottom hand. Look at the front toes. Say, oh, look at my beautiful toes. And then on an inhale, turn your head to the side, to the horizon. Exhale, hold the position. Inhale, turn your head to the sky. Exhale, hold the position. Inhale, turn your head to the side. Exhale, hold. Inhale, eyes to earth, and keep the gaze there. And now that top hand, swing it back, down, forward, and just leave it forward, stretching forward. And then see if you can look up at that top hand stretching forward. Keep on breathing, send the breath to the neck. Send the inhale to the neck, and use the exhale to soften. And now look back to earth. Take that front hand, swing it up, back, down, forward, up again, and back. Hands onto hips. Voila. Yes. And now let's come, so you can either walk heel toe, or if you're okay with jumping, hand over hand like so, and jump the feet apart. Hands on the buttocks, palms to the buttocks. So making sure that the insteps of the feet are parallel to each other here, outsteps parallel to the sides of the mat. And on an exhale, leading with an exhale, slide the hands down the legs. Stay here, keep on breathing. Similar to the standing forward bend, tuck the chin to the heart, point the crown of the head to the earth, inside of the arms. Getting traction on the outside of the legs. Even though the tummy's constricted here, inhale, tummy gets bigger. Exhale, tummy disappears. And now on an inhale, just come up halfway, slide the hands up to behind the knees, come up so the torso is parallel to the earth. Keep on breathing. And on an exhale, all the way back down again. And then inhale, slowly bending the knees a little bit more. Come all the way back up. And then walk, heel toe, or jump the feet together. And let's come down to in all fours tabletop position. We're going to do a variation of our cat-cow here. So starting in all fours, and when we come to, we won't worry about the breath now. Come to the normal inhale position. This, although what's going to be different here in the inhale position is we're not going to focus that much on our lower back. It's going to be, we're going to get the lower back on the exhale. So in the exhale position, so see if you can just come forward, use the traction in the hands to come forward with the heart center. So it's a subtle movement. And then go back into child's pose. Third eye to the earth. And we'll sync up with the breath. Inhale to the knees. Modified cow here, just stretch the heart center forward. Retain the breath. No mulaban. And exhale. Back to child's pose. Third eye to the earth. Hold the breath out. And repeat. Inhale to all fours. Press the heart center forward. Retain breath. Exhale. Child's pose. Hold the breath out. Continue on your own. Again, all 4 segments going as slow as you can. We'll have a contest. Slow wins the race. Not only working more muscle groups more deeply here, or more muscles more deeply, but also the heavy emphasis on the breath makes this a movement and meditation as well. I'm going to see how slow I can make this last one. And let's slowly come up onto all 4s. Beautiful. And then just sit on heels while I figure out what we're doing next. So especially, well, a lot of what we've been doing is kind of a combination so far of the Brahmana, the uplifting, and the Langhana, the relaxing. Especially anything we do when we're standing in yoga tends to have an uplifting effect. So these last ones will concentrate more on the Brahmana, the relaxation. Still, though, we're going to be using, in quite a few of them, definitely this next one, a left brain, right brain, cross-lateral type movement. I'm very new to this sequence, so might want to bear with me. But let's come so that or even if you want to watch the first time through, you can. So let's come to laying down on our tummies, tops of the feet on the earth, chin or forehead to the earth, and place the hands on the back with the palms up. Sometimes I like to hold on to one wrist with the other hand, but you don't have to do that. They can just be on top of each other. And now take the head and turn to look to the left. And we're going to use saluting here. You're not saluting me, you're saluting yourself. So the next movement here, great emphasis on the cross-lateral. So lift the right leg off the earth. As you do, take that left hand and move the head forward and salute. So the hand's right in front of the head. You may need to peek up with me. Peek up. And now, as that arm returns to the back, turn the head to the other side, to the right. And stay here. Keep on breathing. Feel the relaxation in the neck. With the hands behind the back, allow the shoulders to relax. And now let's inhale, lift the chest off the earth, bring that right hand, salute. And then as that leg returns to the earth and your arms to the back, look in the other direction. looking left, right side of the head on the earth. Move the head around to find your sweet spot. Let the elbows relax, let the shoulders relax. And bring the head back to center, arms back out front, onto elbows, bend knees, walk the elbows towards the body. And let's see what's next. Oh yeah, this very subtle move, but come down onto backs. We've done this before, not in the Brahmana classes, but when we're working on the lower chakras. So come down onto backs as if you're coming into Shavasana. And now one by one, place the soles of the feet on the earth. We do it one by one to help keep the lower back and the sacrum safe. So the feet are sitting bone distance apart. And now again, one by one, lift the feet off the earth. And then place the hands onto the palms. Use leverage in palms to activate biceps. Use bicep strength to bend the elbows and bring the knees closer to the heart center. So by using the bicep strength here, we can keep the shoulders more relaxed in our Langhana practice. And now very simply, on an inhale, just straighten the arms. Let the knees move a little bit away from the body, still holding on to the knees, not far. And then exhale, bring the knees back towards the heart center. Very slow, subtle move. Back to two-stroke breathing, just inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, move the knees away from the body. Exhale, knees back towards the heart center, keeping the shoulders relaxed. Inhale, vibrate so. As the knees moves away and the tummy expands. Exhale, vibrate hum. Do several million times 11 on your own. Whoever goes the slowest wins. Feel beautiful, balanced, blissful, bountiful. And let's inhale, knees away from the body, straighten the arms. Retain the breath. Apply Mudra Band. And exhale, relax the Mudra Band. First, soles of the feet to the earth, and then extend the legs out onto the earth, arms to the sides, palms up, stay here. And we'll do another left brain, right brain movement. So again, one by one, place the soles of the feet on the earth, and then place the arms closer to the sides of the torso, palms down. One by one, lift the feet off the earth. So as we extend the left foot towards the earth, heel to the sky, lift both arms up halfway, and then we take the opposite hand back, the right hand back, opposite from the left leg. And then as we bend that knee to the starting position, lift that arm back up. When it meets the other one, they both go back to earth. So now everything's back to the starting position. And then we'll do the other side. As you start to lift that right leg, simultaneously lift the arms, and then just bring the left arm back. Feel the stretch, diagonal stretch. And then as you lift that arm back up, start to bend that knee. Both arms back to the earth, back to the starting position. And as you may have guessed, inhale, straighten both legs, heels to the sky, lift both arms over the head on the earth. Pause. Exhale. Back to the starting point. We'll add the breath, 4-stroke breathing. We'll return to 4-stroke breathing. Inhale. Straighten the left leg as the right arm goes over the head, as both arms go up, and then halfway, and then the right goes back. Retain the breath, no Mulaban. Exhale. Return everything back to the starting position. Pause. Suspend the breath out. Inhale. Straighten the right leg. Press the right heel to the sky. Left arm, opposite arm back. Retain the breath. And exhale. Return back to the starting point. Hold the breath out. Inhale. Straighten both legs. Press both heels to the sky. Both arms back over the head on the earth. Both palms face the stars. Retain breath. Exhale. Back to the starting position, remembering to pause and hold the breath out. And continue on your own as slow as you go, as slow as you can. First doing one side, whoops, and then the other. Using opposite limbs, it almost forces you to come out of your mind and focus on what the body's doing. Keep going, you're doing great. Relax and float downstream. And wherever the cycle is at, let's inhale, both heels to the sky, both arms over the earth, palms face the sky. Retain the breath. This time, apply Mulaban. And exhale, relax the Mulaban. And extend the legs out, and let's place the arms out to a T. Palms down. Again, one by one, bring the knees towards the heart center. And we'll do a two-legged twist. So just twists are great for a Langhana effect, for a relaxation effect. So let the knees drop to the right as you look in the opposite direction towards the left. Hold the position. Keep on breathing. We always do this at the end of class as well. And inhale the legs and head back to center. Exhale to the other side. Gaze in the opposite direction. If you're having difficulty here, you can move the knees away from the elbow. If this is easy for you, you can move the knees closer to the elbow. And slowly let's inhale back to center. Soles of the feet on the earth. Then slide the feet out. Legs on the earth, arms to the sides, palms up. Stay here. One by one, bring the knees towards the heart center. Roll to one side. And let's come up to cross-legged sitting. Use a cushion here. We'll continue with the twists, which we've been doing, but we'll add extra movement to it here. So let's place the right hand into the air. Left hand into the air and on the earth behind you. Use that hand behind you to keep a long straight spine, lifted heart. Right hand into the air. Right palm onto the left shin. Beginning with the lower torso, begin to twist to the left. For now, just keeping the head pointed to the side. And inhale, hold the position, but back off the edge, ease off the edge. Exhale, come back at the edge in a more relaxed way. And repeat, inhale. Exhale, come back edge in a more relaxed way. Make the exhale longer than the inhale. And again, inhale, back off. Exhale, deeper. This time stay in the twist. Use leverage in hands, maybe the tops of the feet, maybe the sitting bones to help with the twist. Looking over the back shoulder. And now this is the different part today. Hold the position, but just the head comes forward. And then on an exhale, turn the head to look towards the right. Inhale, head back to center. Exhale, head to right. Inhale, back to center. And then go ahead and unwind. Shake it out if you need to. Right hand in the air, on the earth behind you. Left hand into the air. Left palm on the right knee. Beginning with the lower belly, begin to twist to the right. For now, just keeping the head pointed towards the side. On an inhale, back off the edge. And on a longer exhale, come back at that edge in a more relaxed way. And repeat, inhale, back off the edge. And on a longer exhale, come back at that edge in a more relaxed way. Inhale, back off. Exhale, go back at it. This time stay. And look over the back shoulder. See if you can get your shoulders to smile. To help loosen them up. Shoulders smiling, and then towards the center of the earth. And holding position as far as the hands come forward, come out of it, looking forward. Still keep the hands where they are. And then on an exhale, look to the left. Exhale back to center. No, inhale back to center. Exhale, look to the left. Inhale back to center. One more time. Exhale. Inhale back to center. And unwind. Let's come to sit with the legs extended. So we'll do one of the best Langhana poses. Let's bend knees because we're not going to really work on lengthening our hamstrings. We're just going to, stretching our hamstrings. We're just going to work on relaxation. So let's extend the arms up. And on an exhale, come down, bend the knees enough so it's easy for you to get your first two fingers behind its respective big toe, and then place the fleshy part of the thumb on the toenail. And now give the toes a squeeze. It's called life nerve stretch. And then take it easy on the toes. Ease up on the toes, still with a grip. So now we got a grip on the toes, a grip with the heels, a grip with the sitting bones. Maybe grip the inside of the arms on the outside of the legs. Still keeping the chin parallel to the earth. On an inhale, move the core away from the waist. And on an exhale, move the heart center closer to the knees. And now tuck chin to the heart. And third eye to the knees or towards the knees. Into the pose of deep relaxation, surrender. Two-stroke breathing. Long inhale. Longer exhale. The longer exhale facilitates the Langhana effect. And then slowly unwind. And we'll come down onto backs for a well-deserved final relaxation. Put on any extra clothing. Cover up with a blanket. Arms to the sides at a 45-degree angle. Palms facing up. Legs between hip width and mat width apart. Pretending or for real, fingers and toes pointed towards the sides. Insteps facing the sky. Underneath back, move shoulder blades towards each other. And then shoulder blades return to earth and a little bit closer to the waist. Recall intention that was set near the beginning of class. Pull the gratitude list out. Add a minimum of one item. Add a maximum of 77.77 million. When done, come back to the breathing. movement of the tummy, and bathe in the afterglow of your efforts while listening to the colors of your dreams. And we'll stay here for about 7 years. That was a joke. 7 minutes. Remaining still, slowly begin to bring awareness back into the body. Without moving them, become aware of your fingers and toes. Now move the fingers, toes, hands, feet, arms, legs, hips, torso, shoulders, neck and head. Slowly waking up the body. Hands and arms over the head, on the earth. Reaching out in both directions from the core. Recognizing the body's longer than before. Reaching with the fingertips in one direction. For me, it's the east, the toe tips in the opposite direction. So for me, it's the west. Bring the knees towards the heart center, arms out to a T, palms down. Just like we did during class, we'll do a two-legged twist. So drop the knees to the right as you look towards the left. Inhale, legs and head back to center. Exhale to the other side. Gaze in the opposite direction. Inhale back to center. Rub palms together and soles of the feet. Feeding vitality wherever it's needed the most. Palms on the back of the thighs, very slowly at first. Begin to rock up and down on spine. When ready, rock up to cross-legged sitting. Palms together at the heart center. Thumbs to the sternum, elbows out to the side, sitting like a yogi. First verse of the Long Time Sun can be used for healing, support, and comfort for yourself. Second verse for others. Inhale, tummy out. Exhale, tummy in. Inhale to sing. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Peace to all, love to all, light to all, food to all. Calm mind, relaxed bodies for all in class. Thank you for your hard work and fun today. Have a marvelous Monday or whatever day it is that you wind up watching this. Zach was so good today. Zach, do you want to come over and say hello to everybody? Come on over here. Come on.